All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Earlier today, we went over this assignment, and if you received this assignment, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, we had to identify quartiles 1 through 3, 1, 2, and 3, and including the interquartile range. And so some of you have done this assignment, and I've sent this back. So I feel like I need to go over this assignment so that you'll be ready to do box and whiskers next week. So what you'll find here is data set 1, where we were given a set of basketball players' scores, or counts the number of basketball players playing basketball over a 2-week period. And so we have 14 data points. Now, one of the main issues is that you guys don't put those numbers in order from least to greatest. So what I did on this chart was I put them in order from least to greatest. And you notice that I have all 14 data points listed in order from least to greatest. One other mistake I see is that you guys may see 330s, but you only write 130 in the data set. So that throws off all of your information, okay? So I listed the numbers from 10, which is the lower extreme, to 90, which is the upper extreme. And what I did is I started from each end and I found my way to the middle. And the middle happened to be these two numbers, 40 and 40. So when I have two numbers as the median, I add them together and divide by 2, which gives me 40. 80 divided by 2 is 40. So this green number is considered the median of the whole data set, or quartile 2, okay? 50%, halfway. Okay, then I look to the left of those numbers and I find the median of those. When I do the same thing, starting at 10 and 30 and working my way in, I notice I have two numbers in the middle and they happen to be 20 and 30. I add those two together and divide by 2, and that gives me 25. Your quartile 1 should always be close to or less than 25, or it should be, or in your quartile 3 should be greater or equal to quartile 2, okay? So again, I started from the middle, I looked at the numbers to the left, and I found the median of those numbers. Here I have the upper set of numbers, 50 through 90. So I work my way to the middle. 50 and 90, 60 and 80, 60 and 70 are my mid quartiles. I add those two together, divide by 2, and I have a quartile of 3. So when I get ready to look at that data set, I know that my quartiles are 25% of the data falls below 40, okay? The middle is 40 and the upper is 65. The interquartile range is when I subtract 65 minus 25, and that gives me 40. So on my answer sheet, I'm going to write quartile 1 is equal to 25. Quartile 2 is equal to 40. Quartile 3 is equal to 65. And my interquartile range is 65 minus 40. Don't leave it like that. 65 minus 25. And then the answer is 40. Okay, so that's what I should see on your sheet. Okay, that means you follow directions. Okay, on the second one we noticed that put the numbers in order least to greatest. Here's my 50s. Then I find my midpoint. My midpoint here gives me 35. My midpoint here gives me 50. So quartile 1 is 35. Quartile 2 is 50. Quartile 3 is 50. And my IQR is 50 minus 35 is 15. So when we get ready to do a box and whisker, all you have to do is draw a box, draw a line through the median, and draw whiskers out to the lowest number and the highest number. That's it. Have a good day.